Hi guys, what's up? So today we're going to talk about the new moon in May 22nd, 2020, new moon in Gemini ruled by Mercury. So this is going to be insane because we've got all the usual new moon stuff, like we can manifest and we can set goals and we can do whatever we want. But what's special here is that because of the involvement of Mercury, this is going to be insane. There's going to be like a big surge of energy and like of this urge to action and a lot of like wonder and desire and lust, and everything will be amplified, and it will be like you're a surfer and you suddenly get like the biggest wave you can imagine. So you can have fun with it. And you know, the universe loves people who have fun. It rewards them with more fun, so that's awesome. Or you can harness this insane power to your own good and, like, you know, set goals. Like any new moon, if you don't set goals in new moons is an amazing time to set goals. I will make a video about manifestation and law of attraction and how to use new moon specifically for that purpose. I will upload it in a few days. You can subscribe, keep in touch, let me know. And except from this, what this new moon will do, it will propel you upwards insanely, and you can see like all your life from like bird's eye. You will see your past and your future and what's going on now, and that will help you to like do an inventory of like all your resources and how you allocate them. That means like your time, your attention, your love, because sometimes, you know, guys, we decide that we invest in something like years ago and the thing went bad and we're still there because it's kind of hard to cut losses and we kind of care, and so this will like force us to like look honestly at everything we've got. What are we doing with everything we've got? And some things from the past will like emerge and like will make us to again like to make the inventory of the resources, like what things from the past are still we're still like paying attention, still like investing our time, even though maybe some people trying to love other people into loving them. That never works. That doesn't work ever. Like, that's not a thing. What's yours is yours. Like, don't put too much effort to keep people near you. Like, if someone wants to be with you, he will find a way. Like, you don't have to, you know, like really try hard for someone to like you, or stuff like that, or like even being in a workplace that don't appreciate you, and you know, you got better and you learn things and like you have so much more to offer than you did 10 years before, and now you're just stuck there because you're scared to go forward, or you some people just live on inertia. Like, they don't like to make decisions, they don't like the freedom, they don't like the responsibility, because what if I quit my job, I start in a new place and it will be difficult? The answer is, if it will be difficult, either you will like beat the difficulties and feel a lot better with yourself and be stronger, or you leave and you go to a better place that suits you and fits you better than both of the places, and still you improved your situation. And like, the human spirit can take a lot more than switching 2, 3, 4 jobs. That's fine. Anyway, so I'm sorry I got into this philosophy lecture, like sometimes I do. Anyway, so what you can do to improve your chances of harnessing this power to move to your actual goals. So first of all, because you have this inventory chance and you have the chance to see everything, and so you can take the things from the past that you don't need anymore, that still are in your life and still somehow getting your resources and attention and time and money, and you can you can take this kind of mud and like spin it into gold and use this to make your own path, like your own yellow brick road on which you will, like, you know, move forward towards your dreams, to your wizard, or maybe you're the wizard. But like, the point is, in the end of the road, you're getting to the place where you need to be, where you want to be, where your soul wants to be, like what you would call home, like your mental, emotional home. And like again, you can just play with this insane wave and enjoy it and like hang out, meet new people, which is also awesome. Or you can do the other thing. So what will help you to do the other thing, the like planning and actually getting to point B, will be to in my opinion, like the energy will start to like rain a little bit already on May 20th. Try maybe 2-3 days before, like 17th, 18th of May, start balancing and grounding yourself. It means drink a lot of herbal tea, drink a lot of water, try to stay away from annoying people, annoying places, annoying situations. Do yoga, meditate. If you don't like this, you can do breathing exercises. Like breathing exercises are really easy. I will, in the end of this video, I will give some like instructions on how to do breathing, some maybe some yoga. We'll see. Let's roll to the end of the video and we'll decide like what we want to do there. Anyway, so you start the grounding, and also take a walk. If you don't have nature, like a forest or a beach or like any sort of nature that you might have in your like yeah, guys, so in so ground yourself. How do you ground yourself? You go out to nature barefoot. What does it mean, nature? If you have a forest, a beach, a desert, a mountain, whatever, like nature, go there, be one with the nature. No phones, but like keep it in the pocket, like at least for a few minutes. Breathe the air, feel the air on your skin, feel like the smell, the taste of the air, like the sounds, everything. If you don't have any nature, go out barefoot to your neighborhood, like even the busiest street in New York, as long as you have contact with the earth, like your feet on the earth. And you know, if you're scared about people judging you, remember, most people are not that happy. That's why they are judging. We're not these people. Over here in this channel, we're all into like live and let live. And if someone is judging, we understand it's because he's in pain, and we allow him to be in pain however he finds fit. If it means judging, let them judge. We do our thing, we continue, we move on, you know. Anyway, so barefoot on the floor, feel your feet on the floor, like try to really concentrate and like be aware of the overlap, like which points in your feet actually touching the earth. Feel this connection and balance with the earth. If you have like overload of like sometimes I'm so annoyed at work. I work in an office, unfortunately, at the moment, and sometimes I get really annoyed, and so I go to the smoking area, and I just I take out my shoes and my socks, and I just put my feet on the ground. Sometimes I even sit on the ground, and I feel like it actually grounds me, like a lot of because this annoyance making a lot of energy, like a lot of stress and this like intense energy in my body, and the earth is just balancing it. It just takes away what is too much of. If it's me being annoyed, so it's me being annoyed, it takes it away. If I'm missing some happiness, it will help me to refill it. So just do that. Remember, like, we are part of nature, we are in nature, even in the city, even in the building. Like, the air is our friend, we can use it to our advantage in our spiritual, or even not. I'm not a very spiritual person. I love to like do not spiritual things. I love to curse and to drink, and sometimes I get like sad, mad, annoyed, everything. I try not to, but I'm on a journey, so I forgive myself, and you know, every day at a time. And so I'm sorry, back to the new moon. Like the new moon is on 22nd. We will start feeling the energy on about 19th. So about 18, 17, we go out, we ground ourselves, yoga, meditation, breathing, a lot of water, herbal tea. Herbal tea is chamomile, lavender, lemongrass, Louisa, Even like green tea, but not before we go to sleep, because like it has caffeine in it, and some people say that like it's really like not good before you go to sleep because it's caffeine, so try not to. Try to like stay away from annoying people in situations, just as a general rule for life. And I said that I would explain about breathing. So, breathing exercises. As I said, I'm not a very spiritual person, but I am very connected with, like, I am improving all the time, and I have my goals in life, which are mainly like can sound spiritual. So I do yoga, meditate, and breathe, but I'm mostly like a regular annoyed office working person. So, breathing exercises. I learned them in my martial arts class years ago. I learned a lot more types of breathing exercises during like yoga class and alternative medicine school, and this is kind of my favorite, and sometimes I can go for like a whole year without one yoga or meditation and breathing exercise, and that's my first thing that I go to. And it's good for everybody, even if you're like a professional yogi and a master, like you can still enjoy it. So you can even do it while you're driving your car. I do it while I'm at my car, between cursing at other drivers, because I get angry while I'm driving. So guys, breathing exercises, as I said, you have tons of them, as well as like yoga and meditations on YouTube. You have tons of videos. It takes a while to find the ones that like the best for us, but like we can check, and it really like pays off, because it's really approachable and free, and you have awesome creators here on YouTube in this sense of finding exercises. The simplest, and it's one of the best in my opinion, even if you're a 50-year-old insane yoga master, like 50 years of yoga mastery behind you, you can still enjoy it. And even if you never ever did anything in your life that resembles it, you will still enjoy it and find benefits in what I'm about to like explain. Most of you know it. To those who are not, here you go. So, by the way, after the breathing exercise, we'll talk a little bit about like walking yoga, which is awesome also, and also can help us ground before the awesome new moon. And guys, by the way, I'm going to upload manifesting a new moon video into 3 days also, so subscribe, keep in touch. So here, the breathing exercise. You take a deep breath through your nose. You try the breath to get all the way to your stomach. You try to feel your stomach inflate. You keep it there for like 4 or 5 seconds. If you want more, it's cool. If you want less, also cool. We don't judge. Whatever is nice and like comfortable for you. And then you let the air out slowly. Like if you held the air for like 5 seconds, so try for the exhale to be like 7-8 seconds, and try to be from the throat like that. But something more like that. You don't have to, it takes time to like learn it and perfect it. You don't have to anything, just slowly. Like that, hold it in for a few seconds and slowly let it out, and just make sure that the exhale is longer than the keeping in the stomach time. That's it. You do this and you're grounding. Another way of grounding is it doesn't matter where you are. Like it's better to be in nature, in the park, but if you're not, it's okay. If you can sit in the middle of the street or in your toilet, like in your toilet in your house while you're doing your business. You sit and try and count 3 things that you see. You look at 3 things around you. You just count 3 things that you see. I see a tree, and you just look at the tree. Now you don't think about. Just be with the tree. All your senses at the tree. I see a tree, and just let it be. Like, be with the tree. Like, I notice you, I acknowledge you, and that's it. And just be with it. So 3 things. Tell yourself about 3 things that you see. You don't have to like actually pay them long attention. You can just like, okay, so I see a tree, a bottle, and a dog. just look at them for a second, continue. 3 things that I hear. Try to listen to the sounds around you. It doesn't have to be 3, you can just say, what do I hear? And try to like count to yourself. Like, I hear cars, also I hear dogs, also I hear kids screaming, also I hear like whatever you hear. And then what do I smell? Or you can try and count 3 smells, or not to count, just what do I smell, and try to break it off. I smell some dog stuff, I smell baby wipes. I'm giving an example from the public park, but again, if you're like in other places, so obviously you will get different smells and sights. Then what kind of taste do I taste on my tongue? Like, how does the air taste? Then how does my skin, like what does my skin feel? Like the temperature, the texture, like am I hot, am I cold, is the air moist? How does the clothes on my skin feel on my skin? How does my butt feel on the bench, for example? What does my feet feel on the floor, or wherever they are? And this is also grounding, because you're not thinking about the future or the past, you are here in your moment thinking about it. If you do it a lot, you will have a technique already, and you will know exactly what you're doing, because the problem at first times that you're not sure exactly what you're doing and how you're doing, whether you're doing it correctly or not. You just start rolling, and like just start rolling, and it will take off. Like the whole process, the whole mental process of start and relaxing and improving, just start doing something, anything. Guys, another thing is walking meditation. Maybe we're used to that meditation is a certain thing, we're attached to an idea. No, so walking meditation is awesome, it's good. Like when we're going to work, to go to throw out the trash, whatever, you just walk. And the thing is that we used to walking in a certain way, every and each one of us, and we're not thinking about it. So the meditation is actually to think about it. So before we start, we pick up a route, how we will go, and we just start walking, and we notice our body, how it's moving, the muscles and the bones and everything, how our body moves. And we're trying to feel it, because it's kind of given and obvious, but it doesn't have to be. And that's it. And you're walking, and you try to smell the smells, and again, like the same thing, you try to feel how you interact with the air around you, with your surroundings. Like if you see a dog, notice the dog. Notice how your foot touches the floor, like the angles. That's meditation, and it has like the same benefits of regular meditation, and it's awesome. And it's not necessarily easy to practice in the way like any meditation in theory is easy to practice. Like you need to like notice your breath usually, and it's not easy because we're not like getting to making space for it in our like day. And the thing with walking is the same, we may forget. So guys, if you don't want to forget these things, you can just put on a bracelet if you want, and every time you look at the bracelet, it will remind you either to do the breathing exercise or grounding, or count 3 things that you see. Or if you're in the middle of walking, start like meditating, start feeling the walking. How do I breathe? How do I move? Is my back straight? And try not to change anything, just observe. Like you're not like noticing that your back is not straight, so you can like straighten it. Just observe and try not to judge, and just be present. Observe your own like being, behavior, who you are, what you are. You are about to learn a lot about yourself, and also how to deal with yourself if you are going to like do it a lot. But like don't think about it, you do like each time separately. Like try and like think, I will do it once this week. Like start with once. If you like it, say to yourself, I want to do it, I will do it once more. If you want to do it once more, fine. Don't say like I'm going to do it like every day, and within a year I will be like the champion, I will get like the Nobel Prize in walking meditation. That's not the thing here. Just be chill and nice, and like light on yourself. Don't be like another annoying thing that you have to do for yourself. Try to help yourself to be like happy and healthy and balanced. And that's it, guys. So don't forget, like and subscribe, leave comments, share, and I'm going to upload in a few days the new moon manifestation ritual. And thank you so much for coming, and have an awesome month of May.